When did you do this?
Hey guys. Whoa. Happy Tuesday. Oh goodness. Oh, I get like a notification every time somebody joins and it's loud. How do I mute that? Let's see. Shout out to my Team Sent Goddess girls that are on. Hey, hey, hey. Oh my goodness. That sound. I've got to figure out how to turn that off. It's like a doorbell. Every time somebody comes in, it sounds like a doorbell.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, team.
Okay, that sound is gonna drive me nuts, but I'm gonna roll with it. It's fine.
Hey, Courtney, did you have a great birthday?
I did. Thank you. Yes.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
We went to a baseball game, but it ended up getting rained out. So we went shopping instead.
That's always fun.
Yeah, I went to Target and spent a little more money than anticipated, but hey, you gotta treat yourself every once in a while.
Yes, indeed. I love it. I'm glad you had a great time.
Thank you. I'm
Hey,
exhausted.
guys. Hey.
Hello. Okay, I'm gonna remind my teams. Make sure you guys remind your teams. Debbie, I'm trying to add them to the group, and every time I click add and invite and add or whatever, it just like exit out. I don't know why.
Are you talking about the chat? You talking about the chat?
Yeah.
Okay, let me
Oh,
check.
there it goes. That time it worked. I don't know why I didn't earlier.
Okay.
That's weird.
Well, we are blowing up tonight, boy. It's gonna be on and popping in August, guys. Oh my gosh.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right. It's right at 8. I'm gonna give everybody like 2 more minutes. So if you guys have teams, please just remind them to hop on. And then as you hop on, make sure that you are muted in case somebody else needs to speak. Kathy was going to lead, but there was some confusion on whose night was going to be tonight. But she said that I could go ahead and take the reins. So I'm gonna go ahead and lead tonight's call. I'm just letting everybody know that we're live. Oh, what in the world? Okay.
Who's that?
Hi. What's up, buddy? I can't believe you're still awake.
So we're going to bed right now.
Oh, okay. Night night.
Night
Tell
night.
Tell Coco night night.
Oh, okay.
You wanna blow her a kiss? You wanna blow her a kiss? Say night night. Yeah, it's Coco Bubba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, you guys, that's Miffy's best friend right there. If you guys didn't know yet. Okay. Um, so I thought I was gonna talk about one thing and then I decided I didn't. I want to do something different. Um, so I'm gonna show you guys something that I learned at SFR on Facebook really quick. But then I kind of wanted to open tonight as more of not necessarily a Q&A, but maybe something that incentive period is about to start. Literally in less than 72 hours, August 1st hits and we're rocking and rolling. And some of us are trying to earn SFR registration. Some of us are trying to earn a trip to Greece. Some of us are trying to earn a trip to South America. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit tonight, and especially at the forefront because we aren't in it yet, but we are about to be. But how many of you, before I get into all that, how many of you on Facebook knew that you could create a list from your posting to keep other people from seeing things? Couple of us. So I knew that you could do like friends accept and select people, but I did not know that you can make a list of these people. And this may not, everybody may not agree with me, but I think this would be good for us in ways to boost our algorithm for other people to see it other than the same consultants that see our stuff every day. Now, that being said, I don't want you to block consultants on everything because if you have something good that you want to share, by all means, please don't block them. But I was thinking about it when I learned this, and it could be something that could help us algorithm wise. And what I mean by that is if I block the 22 of you that are on here as consultants, 22 other friends of mine that might not have been seeing my posts might start to see it. Now, it might not work, but I'm going to show you guys anyway. And if it doesn't work, we can say, you know what? That idea was trash. Let's take it, throw it in the recycling bin for some other time, and move on about our business. But I want to show you guys what I learned because I thought it was cool. And I hope I can remember how to do this correctly. So let's say I am posting about the $20 join special. We should all be sharing that out the yin yang. Like we should be posting that every day, sharing it multiple times a day on all social media platforms. Could I do better? 100%. I could be doing better myself. But we've got to show up. We've got to share that. We can't just post and pray about it. We've got to have the conversations. We've got to plant the seeds and we've got to do the work. So I learned this and I thought, okay, this might come in handy. So I'm just going to pick a random friend on my list. And the first person that comes up actually is Haley. So I am going to turn you guys around because I can't share my screen on my phone, I don't think. But I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. So this is not on a desktop. This is on my iPad. So it might look different for you, but I'm going to go to the search bar. Well, actually my husband's right there. I'm going to click on my husband. So let's say he's a consultant and well, he's my husband. So he doesn't really need to see the $20 join special because he's not going to be joining. But I want to put him in a list. I want to put him on a list of family members or close friends or something. So I'm going to click, for now, I'm just going to click close friends. I'm going to click done. And then when I go to make a post, let's just say I'm going to share this picture of me in Memphis. Okay. Just an example. If you go up here, this says public. Guys, first and foremost, your Facebook page needs to be public. It just, for people to be able to come and to watch you without knowing you, it needs to be public. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here. I'm going to click public. And there is public, friends, friends accept, specific friends, only me. And then there's this see all option. You guys, I never even noticed that. Never in my life. Josh Kincaid actually showed me this earlier at SFR. But I can click that close friends list and I can manage close friends. Okay. And I can go in here and I can click more people. I can click Debbie, Jen, my sister, my other sister, whoever. And I can save these lists. So, like, if there's ever something that I want to try to boost the algorithm or have more people see it, I can take those people off of it. They won't see it. Now, let's say this probably doesn't work for everybody, and it might not work for me. It might not do anything. But I just thought that was a really cool, like, something different on Facebook that I didn't know. I've had Facebook since like 2009, maybe 2008. I don't know. But I didn't know that you could do that. And so I thought that would kind of be a cool thing to show you guys really quickly. And like I said, it may not work. And if it doesn't, great. Move on to the next thing. Okay? Don't hone in and be like, oh, well, that didn't work. Courtney doesn't know what she's talking about. Like, please don't do that. Please don't say that. Please don't come at me if it doesn't work for you. It's just now, it's a new thing for me too. So I figured, why not share it? Why not give it a try? See how it goes. If it boosts my algorithm for non-consultants, and let's say I had 10 consultants on that list, so now 10 other people are seeing it, that could be 10 new recruits. That could be 10 new party hosts. That could be 10 new fundraisers. So we just don't ever know unless we give it a try. So I'm going to be trying it. Let me guys know, let me guys, you guys let me know if you try it, if you see a difference, and we can come back and we can collaborate. We can cut it from the workshop, whatever we want to do. So I still have not gotten my voice completely back from SFR, so please just hang tight. When you go from SFR to volleyball camp to a volleyball tournament, your voice has no chance. Just letting y'all know, especially as a coach, no chance at all. So I want to check the chats really quickly. Yes, so Tammy, it still will be public for everybody else to see. It just won't show up on their pages because I asked Josh that question too. I was like, well, what about all the rest of the public? And he said it should show up to everyone except that list of people. So it should be good to go. Like I said, if it doesn't work, we can ixnay it and move on. But hopefully it should work. So you can, if you go to friends accept, let's see if it'll work. Okay. I think it was here. He clicked. Okay. Public, specific friends. That's not it. How did he do this? Because that would be choosing your audience. So there was a way he did it. Okay, here we go. So here's another example. Let's say, because that may not be what I meant to say. So hold on, let me find my right words. I'm not perfect, guys. We're only human. Okay, so if you want to post something for only teachers, like 10 teachers, you could go in and you could create a list of those 10 teachers to make sure that they see it. You could also tag them in it. The way Josh did it, he had a list, and I'm gonna make sure that I do this right for you guys. But he created the list. It might have been the restricted list, I think. So He created the list. I'm gonna turn you guys back around. Okay, I'm on Haley's page. I go to friends, edit friend lists. I don't know how he changed these, but he changed these somehow. Go back. Okay. Edit friends list. And it might be because I'm on my iPad too. But Josh, when he did this, he did click edit friends list. He had different lists here that didn't say restricted. So it could be because I'm on my iPad. Because I don't have a desktop. So let's see. Go back. I might have to do another video on TTS and just share it there. Because I don't see an ad list. He had like a way to add. Is anybody else on their desktop? If not, it's okay. But you're okay. So Rebecca's gonna try hers and see if she sees it. Yeah, Tammy, it should when the way he had it, it was still public. Tammy said she just wanted to make sure that it made it shareable, like it wasn't private. It should, sorry, people are saying they can't find the Zoom link and it's on the group page. It should keep it public. The way Josh had it, it should. So, but I just thought that was kind of neat. It was something different that we could get to try out to see how it boosts algorithms. Facebook has, I've already shared my opinions on Facebook here lately. It's not my best friend. I really don't. I'm really starting to hate it more than I love it. I've even contemplated on doing business differently because of Facebook, just because that's the chapter I'm in personally. Some other people, it's working for them, and some it's not. So, but there should be the way I showed you guys when you edit the friends list, there should be a way to add a list. And the way Josh explained it, it should be still public. So, anyway, I'm just repeating myself at this point.
Hey, Courtney, I don't know if you can hear me. All of a sudden, your volume got really low, and I think it's just my phone.
What about
But I know, I wasn't able to do it on my phone, but I was able to do it on my laptop. And yeah, you just from like the main Facebook page, on the left side, there's a like your profile and then friends, memories, all that stuff. And you click where it says friends, and then that's where you can do the custom lists, and then you can create a list. And then from the list that you already have, when you click on it, then there's another drop down menu to add or remove people that you put on that list.
Awesome. Awesome. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
I think it was because I accidentally like called my voicemail somehow, and now it won't go back to like normal sound.
I can hear
Okay.
you. You might have to drop out and then drop back in.
Yeah, Kirsten, try that and see. There's also the volume button at the top for like, I guess it would be like, what am I trying to say? Jeez, y'all, I can't think tonight. Speakerphone, kind of like speakerphone. You click it at the top, I think. It might work. I don't know. Okay, cool. Cool. Rebecca said, I've turned mine on, see if I'm doing it right. Rebecca, did it work for you on your computer the same way it did for Kirsten?
So I'm gonna send you a picture right now, see if this is what you're talking about.
Okay.
If so, I'll turn my camera around if it'll let me.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm not smart with this stuff either.
Oh, you're good, girl. You're good. Hopefully my phone doesn't fall. While we're waiting on her really quick, has everyone had a good week so far? Week off to a good start. I see some thumbs up, some thumbs down. Been busy. Anybody have any vendor fairs or shows or fundraisers going on this week or this weekend? Yeah, Dawn started a fundraiser. Yes, Tammy, that's awesome. Way to go. Let's see. Yeah, that's it right there. So, and like Kirsten was saying, you should be able to create a list. So include and exclude friends and lists. So once you click that next button, you should be able to create one. Danielle got a recruit. That's awesome.
Can you see that, Courtney? Or
Yeah.
anybody?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I see it. Cool.
So it shows
Yeah,
a
that's what I was
custom
looking for.
evening.
That's cool. Yeah, that's it.
Then it has where you can push the audio even.
Yeah. Yeah, that custom list is the one that I was looking for. So that must just be on our desktops. So those of us who don't have desktops or can't get to URL type Facebook, we're kind of out of luck on that. But if you've got a desktop or your phone and everything, you can go to Safari or Google, whatever you've got, and pull up the actual URL version of Facebook. Then you should be able to do that. Heck yeah, tons of people are getting recruits. That's awesome. Had someone sign up underneath me yesterday. Who's the Samsung SM-A21 5U? What's your real name? That's your code name. Oh yeah, Dawn got stopped because of her Scentsy shirt. I love when that happens. Kirsten's working on fundraiser flyers. Awesome. Rebecca, that's exciting. Great job, you guys. And like I said earlier, if you're not sharing that $20 joint special, you are doing yourself a disservice because that's a huge promotion, like a huge promo. That's exciting. So many people have new recruits. Give yourselves a pat on the back. That's awesome. Working on getting vendor events. Yes. I love it. 2 events. Nice. 3 recruits this month. Jody, awesome job. And working on a fundraiser for a pet rescue. That's exciting. Give these guys a round of applause. They're working hard, showing up. We got to show up to glow up, right? All right. Anyone else have questions over this Facebook thing really quick? If not, I'm going to move on to the other part. And this other part does involve you guys to talk. Because I can't answer no questions. So, and Debbie's here and Tammy's here. Oh, someone's trying to call me. Sorry, that was my sister. She was trying to call me. Let me get back on here with you guys. Okay. Yeah, definitely follow up, Lisa. Did I cut someone off? Did I hear somebody else? Oh, good, Jody. You figured out how to do it on your iPad. Can you show us if you don't mind?
Let me figure that part out, but I can walk you through it.
Are you on your iPad right now?
Yeah. What I had to do was I actually had to go to the person's Facebook profile
Okay,
and then click where it says friends
got it.
down to edit friends list. And then that menu pops up and I have one that says unnamed list
Oh.
that you can add them to from there.
Huh.
Go to Nikki board.
Okay. Sorry. I thought he was muted this entire time and he was not. Good night. I love you. Thank you, Jody. I
Can
think
you hear me?
You're
yes.
welcome.
This is Stacy. I'm on Jody's team. I just did what Jody did on my phone, and you can do it on your phone too. The exact same way Jody just did it on the iPad.
Sweet. It must just be me then.
But
It's
you
all
have to
I-
get to that
I just-
person and click on their friend where it says friend and then go down and find the edit.
Yeah, I did that, but mine just gives me close friends, acquaintances, and then these 5 restricted lists. But I've never even created restricted lists because I didn't know we could do this until like 2 weeks ago. So I don't know. It might be my Facebook app or something too. I might have to update or change something on there. This is another thing about Facebook. Just another little tick mark on its way out the door for me some days. Because it's not the same for everybody and it drives me insane.
Can anyone hear me?
Yes. Hi, Janice. It just could we hear you?
Sorry, I was trying to make sure it was working. This is kind of weird for me.
No, you're good. We're glad you're here. Glad you're here. Well, I'm glad that it worked for you guys on your phones and your iPads. That gives me a little bit of hope. So hopefully I don't know what's going on. I'll just get on my laptop later and make a list. So, but give it a try. Then come back, let us know. You guys can message me privately, put in the group, whatever you want. I'm gonna pivot over to, well, okay, good. I'm not the only one. Thanks, Tammy. I'm gonna pivot over to incentive period. It literally starts, new incentive starts in less than 48 hours. I am so stoked for this year's trip to earn it, to work hard. There are different levels this year, which is a little scary, but a little awesome at the same time. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a great year. I think we have a good catalog that is going to help us with all the things, fundraising, PRV, recruiting, and they all go hand in hand. So I'm really excited. So raise your hand if you would like to earn any level of the incentive for this coming fall. Awesome. Everybody should be raising their hand. Everybody should either want, whoa, sorry about that. Everybody should be wanting to go for registration for SFR or a cruise out of Greece, or everyone should be wanting to get a trip to South America. I mean, we need goals. If we're going to run a business, we need goals. And we've got to set a goal and then create the pathway for us to reach that goal. So everybody should raise their hand. Who already has a plan to earn the incentive, whatever level? Raise your hand if you already got your plan. See a couple of hands raised. A couple in the chat saying me, raising their hands. Awesome. You've got to have a plan. You can't just go into this and post and pray. It's not going to work. And if it does, you're 1 in a million. And I'm going to pick your brain later. So we should see the points hopefully on the 1st, right, Debbie? Is that what Chuck said at SFR? She's eating, I think.
I did. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
we don't have an ETA yet, but I just say keep on heavy recruiting, get your PRV up. Those 2 things. If you're doing that, it'll work.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. So, coming up with a plan. I know a couple of you guys in the chat said once you see the point systems, you'll have a plan. But here's the thing, just like Debbie said, you need to start planning now. you need to start setting those goals for yourself now. So most of the majority of people will tell you 2,000 PRV, 2 recruits a month, and then leading those recruits to do the same. That's the kicker. You don't want to just pull somebody on and be like, oh, great. Yeah, you're on my team. Okay, see you later. You want to lead them to lead. Okay. And if you're wanting to go on these trips and you're wanting to earn SFR, clearly you're in it to be a leader because let's be honest, you don't go to SFR because you just want to buy for yourself. You don't. You want that community, you want that Cincy spirit, you want to get something more than just a check every month. You long for something more than just a check. So creating that step now, saying that and claiming that you're going to recruit 2 a month, you're going to have 2,000 PRV. If you fall short 1 month, work your booty off the next month to make up for it. So going into that, I know a lot of you said you don't have a plan yet, but drop your plan in the chat or somebody share your plan. Other than just your 2 recruits, 2,000, what are some things that you guys are going to actively be doing to earn this incentive trip that you want? Anybody can share.
Excuse me.
All right. Yes. Anna, we don't get points for attending SFR, but we do get points for attending World Tour. Dawn said she's following up, going live every day. Brenda's going to get out of her comfort zone. Haley is having them promote to lead. Yes, that's a big one. And Haley also says, get my team to reach sensational starts 1, 2, and 3. Guys, I just want to shout Haley out really quickly before we get too far deep in and I forget. Haley just promoted to director this week. She hasn't even been with Cincy a full year. But she had a plan, she set a goal, and she took the steps necessary. She has been sharing this $20 special at the Yin Yang, and it's working for her. She's recruited, I think, 9 people, if not more. So
Way to go, Haley.
way to go,
Way to
Haley.
go,
Yes.
Haley.
Let's see what else we've got. We've got more involved with downline, help my team recruit, promote, following up, get everyone to certified. DPP says events, parties, fundraisers, being consistent on YouTube and TikTok. Following up with your customers is huge. Tammy hit the nail on the head. Recruiting heavy in the beginning and then sticking to that. So you can't just recruit in December and expect them to be certified in leads in 30 days. Yeah, it happens sometimes, but it's a diamond in the rough if that were to happen. So getting them in early, working with them throughout this entire process, connecting with them on a regular basis. Guys, it doesn't have to be every day. Okay. I cannot personally talk to my team and connect with them every single day. We all have other things going on, but you better be dang sure that they know I am available to them if they were to need me. But there's chats, there's YouTube, there's Google. So if I'm coaching, they know they have other resources. So it's our job as leaders to make them aware of those resources. We don't have to spoon feed. I've said that 1,000 times. I don't spoon feed. I teach you to lead. That's my leadership motto. I will not give you the answer right off the bat. I will ask you, have you checked here, A, B, C, and D? That is always the first answer when any team member comes to me with a question. Where can I find this? Or how much is this? Or whatever. I'm always checking to make sure that they've gone through their entire ladder of resources. Tammy said, start strong and don't lose momentum. That's 100%. Front loading is super important is what Debbie says. And it is very true. You guys, we have tonight and we have tomorrow to really push that $20 join special. And we need to. So I encourage you all either tonight or tomorrow, go live about it. even if you got to go live about it more than once, go live about it. I just went live on Instagram for the first time today, like right before this call. And it wasn't even about Cincy, but I did go live. And I'm going to start using Instagram a little bit more as a platform. I feel like there is I don't know, there's a different follow system there than Facebook. But I didn't
You
even
can
know you could
reach
go
more
live on
people.
Instagram. Yeah, didn't even know. I was
Mhm.
like, what? I saw Chloe Cox go live on Instagram and I was like, you can do that? And then
Some
it took
people
me a
don't
couple
even
minutes.
have Facebook, but they have
Yeah.
Instagram and TikTok.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
my recruit, she's 300 and something away from hitting the 500. And I told her, I said, you got this. Like
Yeah.
she just started posting. She's following what what I'm doing. And I said, I'm here. I said, I do go back to work. I said, but I am here. I
Yeah.
said, it's just about, I'm going to help you get where you need to get, where you need to go.
Yeah. It's all about them, guys. I mean, 100%. It is all about them. If we are in it for our own personal vendetta, our business is not going to flourish and we are not going to be blessed. I mean, yeah, it's great. It's great to have a paycheck. I mean, I said this, I think, a couple of weeks ago. Long story short, and dig deep down, we're all here to earn a paycheck. I mean, there are some of us who are blessed and don't have to have it, but it's nice to have that extra income in your pocket. I mean, DPP got to leave a job that really did not even show her worth. I mean, they always were putting her down. They were always declining her for time off, even to be with her own mother. Cincy gives us that freedom. So sharing stories like that, especially on your Instagram, on your social media feeds, that is what brings the people in. I asked Haley a couple of times already. Every time she got a new recruit this month, actually, I'd congratulate her and then I'd say, what are you doing? Haley, are you on here? She's on here. I don't know if she can talk.
Yes, I'm here. Sorry, I was brushing Credence's teeth. I'm here.
You're good, babe. What was your response every time that I've asked you this month? What are you doing?
I was posting on my social media and they would reach out to me and I would just tell them what it's done for me and
Exactly.
how it's changed my life.
That right there. She shared her
The
story.
truth.
Yeah. And y'all, every time I ask her this, every single time, and that was the same response. And I was like, Haley, you've got to have a secret sauce. Like, you've got to tell me what it is that you're doing. And every time that was her answer. So just sharing your story, being completely authentic, being vulnerable, and pulling those people in. And you got to pull them in now. You can't wait till October, November, December. You've got to do it now. Half of December, guys, we can sell and we can get product gone off the shelf. But I'm going to tell you now, the end of December is one of the hardest times of the year. People still buy, but you will hear and you will people are always saying, oh, well, I'm done shopping. You know, stories bring people in 100%. But you've got to start the same thing with recruiting. Like, we can't wait till the end. We have to start now. Somebody else said something in this chat that I wanted to touch on too. Pauline, we'll come back to the PRV question in just a second. I did see that and I don't want to forget about it. While I'm scrolling through, will somebody do our group photo too really quickly before I forget about it? If anybody has their computer, that would be cool because you have the whole screen. But if not, it's totally fine. We can do screenshots.
I have my laptop open, so I can do it on mine.
Awesome. Thank you, Kirsten.
Everybody turns on their camera and says cheese.
Yeah, everybody got their camera on. I'll give you guys a couple more seconds if you want it on. I don't care if you're in your PJs, it's fine. Crazy hair in the car, it don't matter. All right, on the count of 3, we're ready, Kirsten.
Cheese, 1, 2, 3. And then one more, there's a second page. Cheese, 1, 2, 3. All set.
Thank you. If you'll just share those later for me, that would be great. So recruiting is super important and it's super important to start it early. What about anybody else? Like, have a plan or something that you are going to make sure you do consistently through this incentive period? Something specific to you that might work for somebody else? Hear my dogs in the backyard, they're going crazy.
Okay, this is what I've got going on, guys, because there's so many different ways that we can get people attention. So recently I was thinking that was a time that I would get so annoyed when people add me to groups. I don't get annoyed anymore. I want them to add me to the groups because it's all about building those relationships and connecting with others. So I've been in this group for 4 years, the one that I'm talking about. And it didn't even dawn on me that they were allowing advertising in the group. For those of you who aren't working events, and I've heard some people say a struggle with PRV and things like that. So there are actually groups out there that will allow you to share your website out there with selling items and also getting people to join. So this particular group that I'm in, I tried to make a post because I saw somebody else making a post where they were looking for a dishwasher. I said, let me make a post. And this particular group has like 119,000 people in the group. And it's a local group. So I decided to make a post about the $20 join special. And the admin declined it. So I messaged him and asked him, I said, well, I was confused because I saw another post go through there. It was an advertisement. I'm trying to figure out why did he turn mine down? And he said, well, you can do it, but there's a fee. We charge for this. I didn't know that they even allowed it, first of all. So I said, can you send it to me and tell me how this works? So he sent me the pay scale, and 24 hours, it was $25. And there was some other prices. So I let me just try this for $25. And you know what? I work a lot of events. So events cost money. You can find events for like $25, $30, $35, $50. So I decided to send the money. And what I was thinking about, what catchy phrase can I put out there to grab people's attention? Because first of all, guys, so many people don't know what Scentsy is. They don't know, guys. I mean, we can't, and that's been the biggest struggle. So if you're having trouble getting people to join, it's because they don't know what it is. I mean, even and there's like a thought bubble in Messenger, and people have seen that on my Messenger, and I've heard people say, well, what is this Scentsy? And guys, I'm very present on social media. So if somebody asking me what it is, that they don't know. So in this group that I'm advertising in, I got to maximize my time that I'm in there. So the post, Chat GPT, guys, if you struggle with verbiage, if you struggle with trying to figure out what to say, that Chat GPT is everything, and it's free. It's free, guys. So it has some amazing captions in that. I mean, captions are in there, like little thought bubbles and little thumbs. I mean, all kind of little extra stuff you can have them to put in there, okay? You can make it be really exciting. So I made a post about like every 5 hours. I made a post in this group at 1 o'clock because I wanted to be in there. There's specific times of the day, guys, if you don't want to waste your time. There's certain times of the day that's very important for you to share. Lunchtime, 12 and 1 o'clock, between 11 and 12 o'clock, okay? And also between 5 and 7, because people are on the way home from work, right at dinner time, they're scrolling through Facebook. And then right before they go to bed around 10. So in the morning, I would say between 6 and 8 o'clock in the morning, in that range. So if you want to target some time to do that, those are good times to post. So anyway, that's what I'm doing in this group. So in this group, a nurse called me the same day and she joined right while I was on the phone. Today, I got another person who joined me from that same group. And okay, I got another one that's going to join Friday. And I got 3 other ones where they're trying to earn a kid. Wouldn't it worth $25, guys? So I was very strategic in how I shared over there. with the time of the day that I did it and what verbiage I used. So verbiage is very important. And the lady who joined today, she thought it was a scam. Nobody, all these people who joined and all these people who have the host, trying to earn a kit, they never heard of Scentsy. And the lady today, and that's like a total of 6 people never heard of Scentsy. So the lady who joined today thought it was a scam. So in the post that I made, she said, can somebody verify that this is not a scam? So somebody that I know and verified that I'm not a scam. So guys, I'm gonna tell you, there are a lot of scammers out there. So if you're finding people not replying to you and not responding like you expect them to, they don't know that this is legit. But the one thing that you can do to make sure that people feel like you're real is to share your story. When you're sharing your story, whether it be live or written, people will feel that and they'll know that you are serious. Something else, it will be a good idea for you to start doing. In this group that I'm in, I post my phone number. These people called me. The nurse who joined, she called me. The lady who joined today, she called me. The lady who's gonna join Friday, she called me. They wanted to hear my voice because there's so many scams out there. So this is way different. And I'm just so grateful. That's the best $25 I've ever spent. So I just want to say, guys, I see some of you doing the sponsor ads. I've done them in the past, but make sure that when you're doing these things, you have a catchy phrase out there. Something that's going to grab their attention. It's not something that's too long because people don't want to read all that, but just make it be eye-catching. So with this $20 join special, if you need help with that, guys, please let us know. Linda, I don't know if she's on the call. One of Miss Wells downline, she's up on the Angela. She called me the other day on the 3-way with a lady, and I helped her get that girl to sign up. So if you're struggling with that, that's what we're here for. And I think I do that pretty well. If you get them on the phone or a chat 3-way, most likely I'm going to convince them to join. I have that kind of confidence. This is what I do. And a lot of times, this is what I find. Whenever somebody says, let me think about it, ask them this question. What questions do you have? Because what are they thinking about, especially when you're talking about $20? So I asked the lady today, she wanted to buy a warmer. I said, you know what, a warmer is $40. We can get you signed up for $20. And she said this to me, let me think about it. She's a real estate agent. And I'm like, think about it. You already asked me how much money can you make? So that kind of, I kind of wonder when they say, let me think about that. And I'd say the worst thing that happened is that you're going to get a $93 kit. And that's the worst thing that's going to happen. And then you can find that the best thing could be that it could change your life. So I just wanted to add that, guys, because as we enter into this fall season and as we enter into this incentive trip time, guys, number one, you need to claim this trip. As you write this down, I did this back in 2013 because I've been to Greece before with Scentsy for free. And I was, at the time, my son had just had one of those brain surgeries. He had a total of 5. I was in Albuquerque, New Mexico with him, and I missed my first SFR. When they announced, it was in Indianapolis. When I didn't go there and I heard them announce Greece, I said, okay, I'm going to Greece. I don't know how. I didn't know the qualifications. But the one thing I do know, everything that we do in this business requires recruiting and PRV. So it didn't matter to me that I didn't know the qualification. I rolled my sleeves up and I got busy. I got to work. So I want you guys now to do it now and don't wait on any qualification. You already know you got to sell and we got to recruit. So I claimed it. And once I claimed it, I set the goal. I created a plan. I took action. I showed up and I was consistent. So if you do those things in that order, guys, you're going to earn this trip. And focus on that annual sales and annual mentor. You follow that tracker. You will be guaranteed to earn the trip at the top level. I promise. If you get annual mentor, and you can totally do this now. I mean, you can totally get as many people as you can to join for $20 and pack it in. Pack it in on the front end so that you won't be stressed out in January. I've seen too many. Sharita's on here. I saw Sharita Sharita earned Disney. She slid in on 2 wheels and earned Disney. She pushed it all the way to the end. I've seen it happen before. But guys, you find that you'll be so less stressed out if you pack it in on the front end. I really don't even think, I don't know if Sharita's still here. I don't think that Sharita thought she could earn it. But when she saw herself getting closer and closer, she like, oh no, let me crank it up a little bit. So, but it's
I'm still
so
here,
much
boo boo.
easier.
I'm still here. I'm still here,
Can
boo
you
boo.
tell it?
Remember,
Can you tell it? Can you tell
remember
it?
you had a team member named Susie Q. You remember
Oh
Susie
yeah, I
Q?
remember. Yeah,
Okay,
I
so you
remember
had a
that.
team member named Susie Q, and Susie Q, she was just doing her. You know how Susie Q was. She was just doing her thing. So I lost my voice too, guys. I was hanging out with Courtney at reunion, so I lost my voice. But anyway, love y'all, miss y'all. Kirsten, hey, beautiful, miss you, girl. Anyway, when we earned that Disney trip, I didn't know how to earn it. I'm being honest and truthful and transparent. The way that Cincy has it set up now, I'm being honest. They have it set up now that you don't have no other choice but to kick some butt and earn these trips. Because back then, when I first joined, they didn't have a laid out plan for you. They didn't have where you recruit this person, get 2,000 point, recruit that person, get 3,000 point, recruit this person, get 2. Now they show you as a certified consultant, you need to sell this, this, and this. As a certified consultant, you need to recruit this, this, and this. As a certified consultant, you need to make sure this person hit lead, this, this, this. We'll give you 2,500 points, they hit lead. You see what I'm saying? So we didn't have any of that. So I had no idea how to earn any of these trips. So I was telling DPP with Susie Q, I said, girl, you see Susie Q points? I said, Susie Q, I'm in, Susie Q. Here I come, girl. So when I finally got a hold of it, I literally earned that trip in 30 days. I went and told everybody and their grandmama that I knew in the neighborhood. I said, listen, because at that time, Cincy was giving you 500 points on everybody who joined. So at that time, everybody who joined. So I told them, they was like, how can we help you? I said, just buy a kit. Just buy a kit. Because I was selling kits like crazy. And recruiting 20 people, earn my way to Disney. So there you have it.
I knew it was something real. Yeah, she slid in on 2 wheels, guys. I've never seen it happen like that before.
I remember that. I remember that. I want everybody to write this down.
Courtney, one more thing, Courtney, they may give us points for reunion because they did before. Remember when people showed up for reunion, whoever went to reunion, sometimes Cincy do say, hey, here's 500 points for those who showed up for reunion. So I'm crossing my fingers and toes that they say that because we all can use that 500 points.
That would be awesome.
That would be. Guys, that's just another reason to get your butt to SFR though, too. Like, you miss out. If you're not there, I can't even tell you in words how much you miss out. Like, you just miss out on so much. Like, we
First
have
one
such
I
a
went
good
to
time.
was amazing.
Yeah, we have a great time. But back to what Debbie was talking about, the PRV sponsor lead stuff. Like, I want you guys to write this down. No joke. This has been on my wall for probably 3 years now. And it just happened to fall into my lap. I was watching another video on YouTube, and this is one of the things that I wrote down. And put this where you can see it. Okay? The only reason PRV is at the top of this list is because you, as an independent consultant, you have to worry about your own business first. And some people may not agree with me when I say that. Some people may think, no, like I've got to be there for my team. I've got to love on my team. I've got team. No, ma'am. No, sir. For me, my PRV is always going to be at the front of my brain. Because if I don't have PRV that I feel like is good enough for me personally, how am I supposed to tell anybody else to go out here and get 2,000 PRV? Tell you what, the last 3 months for me, my PRV has been the lowest it's been since before COVID. And that's on me. That has nothing to do with Susie Q down the lane who won't buy from me, because there are people on past Susie Q that are going to buy. So your PRV and your business needs to be at the forefront of your brain. And then once you have worked your goals in and set your goals and made your plan, then you sponsor and lead and then repeat. If we can't focus on our own business, how can we tell somebody else that they need to do it too? So PRV, sponsor, lead, repeat. And notice that says lead because sponsoring and leading, recruitment, sponsoring, and then leading are two different things. You could be a star at recruiting, pulling people in, getting them to join with that $20 join kit. It's what you lead them to do with that kit that's going to be the longevity of your business, the longevity of your team, the longevity of your group wholesale volume, the promotions that are happening one after the other. Haley, I'm going to put you on the spot one more time. Do you mind reading the message you got from Chuck Thompson about your recruitment and your leadership for this month?
That's amazing. Great job, Haley. Woo! Yeah. Great job, Haley.
Y'all,
Okay.
she got a message from Chuck Thompson, private message, talking about what she's doing and why it is working and why it should be the business model for every other consultant.
Okay.
I want her to
So
read it to you.
Okay. He said, "Congratulations, what an accomplishment. Thank you for choosing to be a business consultant." He said, "You have built an incredible foundation and spread out the volume amount, a lot of DL." I don't really know what that part meant though, but okay.
Downline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's
That
saying
is
that you've front loaded. You've grown wide is what
Okay.
he's saying.
Okay. He said, "That is fantastic. You have one of the strongest new director businesses I've ever seen. Nice work." Then he said, "One metric I use to determine the strength of a business is the number of promotions within an entire team. Generally speaking, a great director business promotes with between 20 and 25 total promotions. You are currently sitting at 19 if the month ended today, and I'm guessing there may be a few more coming before the month end. Even so, 19 is solid. Just to continue to do what you are doing, and it will not be long before we are shouting you out as an SD and beyond."
That is incredible.
Yeah, I
Again,
was very
congrats.
happy.
Haley.
Thank you.
Congrats. Yeah.
So proud of you, Haley.
Isn't
Thank
that
you.
amazing, you guys? Like, so when we say PRV sponsor lead, that's what we're talking about. Leading these new recruits and even your veteran recruits that have been on your team for a while to do what you do. So we can't expect them to do the things that we want them to if we're not doing them. So we've got to lead from the front. We got to lead by example. So PRV sponsor, lead, repeat. Everybody get you a sticky note. Seriously. Write it down somewhere, write it on your mirror, right wherever you need it, wherever you can see it. This is by my light switch in my office. I have like a whole wall of Post-it notes. But that's where I read my stuff every day. Like I come in, I turn on my light, and I get my inspiration from that wall of sticky notes. So like find your spot, right? So we want to get the spark going early so the flame grows and grows and grows and grows and grows as we go into this incentive period. Debbie, any other little points or anything that you want to touch on? It's getting close to the top of the hour, so I didn't want to go much in more depth.
Well, first of all, I've been kind of trying to brainstorm. So Courtney, me, and Tammy have decided to put together a challenge. We've already put the chats together, and Tammy has done a great job creating that chat along with all the requirements. So all three of us will be working with you guys, and it's going to require work. For those of you who say you want the incentive, you got to work for it. There's no slacking. I mean, you got to go at it. You got to go hard. There's no getting tired. You can't get tired. You're going to have to go strong all the way to the end. And this is something else I want to say, because I heard some people say, well, I don't want to go to Greece, but I want to go to SFR. Always aim high. Because if you aim for SFR, what if you fall short? You have nothing. So aim high. You want to aim all the way to the top. You want to aim for South America. That's what I'm doing. I want to go to Greece, but I'm aiming for South America. So always aim high, but you have to work. You got to be ready to roll your sleeves up. And recruiting is a must if you're trying to earn a top level. There's no way around that. So again, practice, practice, practice. You're going to have to be on a consistent basis, messaging people privately, putting it out there with this $20 joy special. But you can do it. If you say you want this trip, you write it down, you speak it, and you get to work. You're going to Greece.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Anybody else have any questions or shout outs or anything before we end it up? We've got about 4 minutes till the top of the hour, so I didn't want to go too far. Will anyone share, what was that say? Will anyone share their written plan? We don't need a written plan because what's going to happen is on August 1st, they're going to drop that incentive tracker, and that's our plan. That's what we're going to follow, or that's what I'm going to follow. So once that tracker drops, I print
Same
it,
here.
I follow it out. Yep.
Mhm.
As
Courtney?
far as like, yeah,
Hey, it's Brenda. I just wanted to say, for the ones that have never been to SFR, you are totally missing out.
Yes.
I mean, this was my first year, and I plan on many more coming.
yeah.
Just the
I hear you,
community,
Brenda.
the fellowship. I mean, just all of it. I mean, it's just, it's amazing. I have done multiple direct sales companies, and this one by far is the best out there.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, that was so sweet of you. You're right. You are so right, my dear. It is like everything. It really is.
And Cincy
Oh,
takes
yes.
care of us because we put out the work. So you put that work out, Cincy's gonna take care of you.
Yes, ma'am. 100%.
Yes, I've got to agree. This was my first, and I'm still trying to process everything myself. But I do have to agree, Brenda. I have learned from others, but I've learned a lot about myself when I was there.
Oh, 100. Absolutely.
So
I'm glad you guys say that. I say that all the time, but I'm glad it's from other people that are not just me.
it was amazing.
It was so great seeing all of you there because it was totally it was amazing. And I'm so
Yeah.
happy we all looked out for one another. Everybody's like
Mhm.
really worried about somebody having a seat. We wanted to make sure everybody was seated together. I love that we worked together. That part was amazing.
And if it wasn't for Courtney, I wouldn't have walked the stage
What do you mean?
because I didn't know I was going to be able to, with it being
Oh,
my
yeah.
6th year. So if it wasn't for
Girl,
you
it's
and Sandra, that was probably the best part of the trip.
No, that's okay. I missed my 5th year too. Because
Mhm.
why did I miss? I think it was because COVID.
Mhm.
And they let me walk last year. So
Yeah, that was
they're not going to turn us away. They
No,
want
that
us to
was
feel loved and, recognized, and
Mhm.
they're not going to turn you away.
My kids were excited, and my husband was like, it was just so yeah.
Good. Hopefully next year my husband's with me.
He will be.
I came home and I was like, it was fun. I got to walk the stage with my friends. I was like, but you weren't there to hold my hand. I said, but Cassie held my hand. She's one of my friends that I've met on an incentive trip, and she earned annual mentor with me. So she was the one I was holding hands with. But I was like, but she was there. So I wasn't alone. I was like, I thought I was
Courtney,
gonna get
you
to
was
walk with
never
Debbie.
alone.
No, she was never alone.
Courtney,
I thought I
you
was gonna
don't
get to walk with Debbie.
you're never alone, Courtney. So quit.
Nope.
Well, thank you.
I still have some pictures for you guys. Reggie's still texting me pictures and videos that I have not even shown yet. So I'll be putting them out there as soon as I go through all these pictures he sent me.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
like
dude.
1,000 on mine too.
Yeah, DPP, we need that video he did of us.
The one where we were quacking up, that one?
Yes,
I've
the
seen
one
that one.
we
That's
were,
hilarious.
the one
Oh,
we
I didn't
came
see it.
out behind the
Oh,
building
wow.
or the.
I thought I shared that one, but I'll go and
It's
share it
it's in
again.
I'll
Team
go look.
Traveling
I may
Sense.
have missed it. I may have
EBT,
missed it.
it's in Team Traveling
I-
Sense. You posted it.
Okay.
You posted it. But it was so good to hang out with all of you guys, from TTS. It was so good. Everybody showed love. I enjoyed mostly all of the trinkets that we got, the
Oh
little
my God,
bracelets
yes.
and all of you are amazing, you are awesome, you are enough. And I'm like, that stuff is just, I mean, it was really a bright highlight to walk. And what I love most about those SFRs, it was global. So we met people from all
Yes.
over the world, Australia, New
Yes.
Zealand, France, Spain. It was just so good to
That was
see.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I love that so much. So I can't wait to see y'all in Minnesota. So
Whoop,
I'm
whoop.
so excited.
Already got it
I
written
can't
on my
wait. I
calendar.
know, save my seat. I'm coming, y'all.
Oh, we're
But
gonna see you guys
that's
in
Cincy
Greece
spirit.
first. We'll see you
Yeah.
in Greece first, because that
Oh
comes
yeah,
first.
I'm sorry. I'm getting to putting the car before the horse. I'm sorry. I'll see y'all in Greece, then we'll see y'all in Minnesota.
But it's so true though, that Cincy spirit, like that's what it's
Mhm.
about. Like reaching out to others and showing them that they're appreciated, that they're loved, and that they're wanted. Like it it goes a long way for some folks. Like it really, really does. And my highlight of the whole week is the last day with Robin. I don't think she's on
Yes.
tonight, but she said I was dancing for her, and I said, "No, girl, you gonna dance? Let's go." And she didn't think I was for real, and I was like, "No, let's go." That was my
For
That
favorite
was
part
so
of the whole week.
special. That was
was
so
my favorite.
special.
Yes, it was. I still get goosebumps.
I know. I
Oh,
cry
me
all the
too.
time.
No, I get goosebumps every time I either see a picture or someone mentions something about it. Yeah.
I know. I didn't expect it to go viral or nothing. I was just, I was like, "Hey, let's go, let's do it." Y'all hyped it up though. Y'all made it. Y'all made it what it was. Like her reaction and the comments that her and I shared while we were doing that. Like that's what made it so incredible.
That's what family's for.
Amen, sister. Amen. My own
Hey,
family don't
Court.
do
Hey,
something like
Court.
that.
You think they'll put it on Cincy Snapchat?
That would be awesome. Like to show what like that is Cincy spirit. Like this is what Cincy
Mhm.
family is all about. Like once you get to the top, you got to grab the hands of others and bring them with you. It's not about just you. And that would be cool. Jason Harwood, he came to me after the last session and was like, "I saw you in that video again." And I was like, "Jason, what can I say? Like I'm out there. Like the camera finds me. I don't know what to tell you."
Yep.
And he started laughing. I'm just
I think
shining
that
light.
you know what, Courtney, you're the biggest cheerleader, and now you competing with the Ducks. Because the
Oh,
Ducks
I
are
know.
out there. The
The
Ducks will
Ducks were
get
out
all the
there,
attention.
man. I love the Ducks. I love
I
them.
love the Ducks. I go Ducks.
Go Ducks. No, the
We
Ducks are
love y'all
special.
too. Quack quack.
That's a special family right there for sure.
Oh, I know. Quack, quack. Quack, quack.
Yep. Quack quack. Heck, I feel like I am a duck.
Quack quack.
Yes, I'm a duck
They're
too.
all a part of the Ducks.
Yeah, I love it.
All ducks. We're all part of this squad.
Yep.
Yes.
Everybody's
Love it.
duck.
We
love
sure
it,
are.
love it.
Well, guys, I won't
I
keep
think
y'all much longer.
so Reggie even a grandpa duck. He don't even know it.
That's funny right there.
Quack quack. Quack quack. Quack quack.
Debbie, you haven't told him he's Grandpa Duck yet?
I gotta tell him he's grandpa duck.
I also want to say it was nice to finally get to be around him. Like
Yes.
and learn
Yes.
about him and listen to him, and the way he looks at you, Debbie, is so special. And I don't know if you've ever noticed it, but when you're doing your
I
thing
am
and
not.
he's just standing to the side, you can tell he admires you.
Mhm.
And I look up to couples like that. Another couple that's like that is Justin and Chloe. And I watch most of the time I watch the man. I watch the husband, and I'm like, dang, he really is supporting her.
Oh, but it
Oh.
came later, Courtney. It came so much later. Now, for years, No, I couldn't even get him to put a warm on his desk at work. He said, "Why I got to put that warm on my desk? That's my desk." It was a big argument, and he wouldn't even go on the trips with me. So it wasn't until we went to New York, and it's like the light came on in New York. So now I can't. He sell more than me now at his job.
Hey, that's Ashton too. Ashton was the same way until he went to SFR and went to Monte Carlo. He was just like, I don't get it. I mean, he was supportive, but he wasn't hands on. But
Mhm.
now he's very hands on. Like he makes deliveries for me. He packages orders. He sells at work when he can. His corporate office is kind of they're icky on people trying to support their businesses in there, but he finds a way. He puts it in people's lockers while they're not looking.
Yeah.
I'm like, you go, babe. And then yesterday he made a post about the Lord of the Rings stuff and got me a sale. So
Oh,
yeah, I was like, you go. But he was the same way. He was supportive, but he was like, nah, that's your thing. Like you do that.
you do
So
that. Right.
it took an incentive trip in SFR last summer to finally break him in.
Oh, wow.
But I do
That's
admire that.
amazing.
I do admire Reggie. So please let him know that we love him very much and we're super grateful for him and for you as well.
Oh, he loved you guys. It's like he just fit right in there.
He
He
did.
loved you guys, and he had so much. Guys, if you only know what he captured, I just got to get it out there. He captured so much.
That's the good thing about having them with us. They get all the good stuff.
Mhm.
Debbie, are you about to cry? You look like you were about to tear up.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
She
There was
I
is.
that
love you guys.
balance.
I mean, this was the first time I've ever had so many of you guys at SFR. The first to have that many. Oh my goodness. And, and everybody just loved TTS. I mean, look at how many people want to be a part of us. Isn't that amazing? They want to be in our group. The
Yeah.
word is out, right?
Oh yeah.
So
Hey,
that
Debbie,
should
I think I surprised you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Janice did. I had Janice and April run around. We were taking so many pictures. The three of us are running around taking all kind of pictures with those little setups that they had.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
If it wasn't for my husband, honestly, I probably wouldn't have been able to go.
Those are gonna be some
Oh
good marketing photos later.
Yes.
yeah.
He was supposed to have the whole week off when I was gone. As he was dropping me off to the airport Monday, he got a call that one of his workers at work fell, broke his nose, broke both of his arms. Like it was awful. So he had to go into work that week. It was so bad.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
So
no,
he
that's
didn't even have,
terrible.
like, he was telling me this. I'm like, are you serious? And I said, are the kids okay? Because the kids were home by themselves. And he's like, no, they're fine. If he had to go to work or whatever. But yeah, it was bad. I was like,
Oh
you
my
don't
goodness.
catch a break. You can't.
Oh no,
It's hard.
But
Hey.
terrible.
hey, that's what managers do. They got to pick up the slack.
I don't miss being one of those.
Wow.
Anyways,
But he's
well,
got a great boss that if he needs to be off or anything, that he'll let him, and he knows.
good.
He's got
Good.
kids. And he understands. He's like, hey, I need you to go out of town. Can double check with your wife if she doesn't have anything planned. So he knows. Hey, do you have anything planned this weekend or this week? No. Okay, well, I'm going out of town. Okay, do what you gotta do.
Yeah, that makes a big difference when you have
It
a
does.
supportive department and supervising and all of that coexist, so it makes a huge difference when you have all that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I'm glad I got to see you, Janice. Yay.
Yep, me too.
Hey, y'all talk about me being the cheerleader. No. Miss Rita Jones is the cheerleader. Let me just go ahead and tell you now. Y'all, I was watching her when I stood up there in awards night. She never stopped cheering. Never. It didn't matter if she knew them or not. She was cheering for them. And
That's
I
why
love
she
that.
lost her voice. I guess that's why she lost her voice.
Yeah. By the time they got to the 20th year, when the person walked across the stage, they were like 18 years. I was like, oh my God. I was sitting next to Kirsten. I said, Kirsten, oh my God. I said, how many more people come across the stage?
I love it. I
Wait,
love
what'd
it.
you say, Kirsten? I couldn't hear you.
I was
to
just
read the
saying there
front of
was so many. I think we looked at each other and the first one they were like 756 and then like 400 and something and we're just looking at each other like okay. Like
Y'all, that's the first
it's,
time
it's
for
cool.
me that it's ever gone over an hour after it was supposed to. Like that was insane. Like last year we got to say our names in the mic, a couple of like special things like the smaller groups did. So like the new SDs, the new SSDs, annual mentor, annual sales, like all of those people got to say their name in a microphone. This year they were just like, nope, too many of y'all. Bye. See you later. Your name will be on the board. Like it was incredible though to feel like to be able to say we went over an hour because we had that many people accomplish such amazing things in their business.
Yeah, and it was global, so that was another
Yes.
reason why it was so long.
Yeah. So one thing I have to say, and then I'm gonna shut up because I know it's like 10 after. But I was really hoping the Australians were gonna do the Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi.
I love
That would have
it.
been funny.
Didn't. I was so bummed. I never heard them. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. I was so sad. I heard it
I
on a
watched that
commercial the other
commercial.
day.
Have you ever seen the commercial for Outback Steakhouse where they do
That's
the
what I'm talking about.
Like,
That one. I just watched it and I was like, dang, our Australians didn't do that. Kind of wish they would have.
But I do like the songs from all the other countries though. Like when the one lady earned she earned Shining Star and they wouldn't let her get up. Didn't they treat that like the Oscars or the Emmys?
Gabby. Gabby,
Yes.
yes. So Gabby's a boot camp sister of mine. The sweetest human being that has ever walked the planet, I swear to you. Oh, I love Gabby so much. If you guys ever have an opportunity to talk to her, please do. She is an incredible human being. Incredible human. I was in tears when they said Mexico City, Mexico. I knew. It was like last year. I kind of like by the interviews, I was like, oh, they're talking about Wendy. This year was the same. When was it not Britta, but Susan. When Susan came out, the country manager, I think it was Susan. Yeah. And then they said Mexico City. I was like, there's only a couple of people that I know that could be that. And one of them is Gabby. And then they said her name, and I was like,
Yeah, that was amazing. And the way her culture and everybody, all her family, friends, teams, they embraced her. They kept saying, come to the stage, come to the stage, come to the stage.
Look, I'll tell you what, the Mexico consultants are tight. That is the tightest family of consultants I have ever been around. And I don't know if they knew one another prior or what, but that group of women and men, I look up to them as a culture, like as a group culture, as a team culture. They inspire me because they are so close to one another. And that's kind of like where I am right now in my coaching. Like I want my team, my girls to be like that. Like, so I'm trying to like bring that in, not only to Cincy, but to outside life too. But man, that group of consultants, they got it right. They got it right.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
So that's the goal. That's the goals right there. To have culture like the Mexico consultants.
I love
and the
it. Love
Germans
it.
and all them probably have it too. But I just don't hear it or feel it from them the same way that I do from the consultants from Mexico. But I know a couple more of them, I guess, because they were in my boot camp. So that might be why. But man, their culture is something insane. I'm telling you. Anywho's. Okay, guys. But for real this time, I'm going to let everybody go.
Okay.
It's 9:15. Thank you guys for showing up. If you are joining the Dash to Director program or you would like to, please reach out to me, Debbie, or Tammy. We will be glad to get you in on that and get you set up and in the chat and in the groups because it's going to be an incredible season. It really is. So just let us know. Love y'all.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Courtney. Thank you,
Bye.
Courtney.
Bye.
Love you
Bye,
guys. Good
guys.
night.